But here we go. Game number 1 in a best-of-3 series, the final series in the round of 8 for the 2v2 Americas stage here in the Escape Champions League. We've got Aftermath against VNA, and this should be a very nice match. Liri and Nikov being the chosen ones here for Aftermath. Liri going to be spawning to the south of the map in the green. He's got the Mayans. And then to the west of the map, Nikov in the blue, taking the Slavs. A strong Civ opening for the Aftermath team.
Right. And we've seen this very often now. Over the course of today's games, we've seen Mayans and Slavs very often. People like the Civs. Mayans are obviously clear. Oh, the mouse is going a bit wacky.
Sorry, I'm trying. My mouse is stuck.
Well, the cable's jammed. Rip.
Okay, it's fine.
We're back.
Fine.
And Slavs, they're just such a good supporting Civ for the Mayans.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, up to the top of the map, we've got Huns for ACCM. He's playing in the yellow. And then to the east of the map, in the red, Cool, playing as the Mayans as well. So Mayans for both teams, but they've got Slavs on AM and they've got Huns on VNA.
So interestingly, for this game, Vietnam did not understand the rules fully and didn't know that they could pick another Civ from within the Civ pool.
Right.
So if they'd had the option to, they would have picked Slavs.
Oh.
But because they, for some reason, didn't understand that rule that has been as part of the tournament for the entire year.
Oh, okay.
They took Huns instead.
Well, there is a language barrier. A little bit of a language barrier.
This is the third 2v2 event.
That is true.
So by now, you would have thought that they would understand that.
Yeah. And I guess I don't know. I think the rules are fairly clear, or they should be very clear at least.
One has to be from the Civ pool, and then one is
can be
free
from
pick.
Anything. Yeah. That's as clear as it could be. But it's unfortunate for VNA then in that case that they didn't understand the rules fully. But I guess that came to light after the series, or was that sort of during what happened
the
there?
player sent me a message during the game asking.
Ah, okay.
And I said, no, that's totally fine. And like, oh, whoops.
Ah, right. Well, at least they know during the game, so they can obviously...
Yeah, for the following games.
Yeah, they'll know.
They understand.
And I guess so VNA a little bit blindsided by this Slav pick. And something that they probably won't be too happy about because, the Slavs are going to be a better Civ in this matchup, I feel.
In some ways, yes. Some ways, no, right? Paladins from the Huns. That's pretty good, right?
That's true.
Slavs obviously don't get Paladins.
Boyar from the Slavs. Hello.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Boyar beat Paladins 1v1 anytime, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, because we always see the Slavs going Boyar.
Yeah,
right?
every game. Every game.
They're that good. Well, no, you've got a point.
So, they're sort of different Civs.
Yeah.
So, you could still make the Huns work. And, if this was AOC, Huns and Mayans, that would be a good Civ combination, right?
It would be.
Walling out his turkey.
Oh. Go the long way around. It's fine.
No worries, man.
Like, he wants his turkey to be well exercised so that when he eats it, it's going to be extra tasty.
Yeah. It wants to be nice lean meat.
Yeah. Is that actually right, though? Surely you'd want it to be relaxed and, really, chilled out so it's really
maybe he likes
tender.
it tough. Maybe he likes it that way.
Tough meat. So, anyway, I do like the Huns aren't bad, but the thing is they're just a bit predictable and a bit easy to counter in a way. Like, okay, let's say he does go Paladin.
Slav just makes helps.
Exactly. Let's say he goes Cav Archer.
Well, that would be horrible because then you've got plumed archers and cav archers.
Yeah.
I guess you do eagles and cav archers?
You
could be an option.
Actually, eagles and cav archers is probably stronger than plumed archers and... Wait, what was that?
No, I don't agree that it's stronger.
No, that's not stronger than Paladin and Plume.
It's definitely viable, but I don't think it's as strong.
No.
Because Paladin have got so much HP and so tanky and they're so good against such a variety of units.
Yeah, that's true. So I think the Huns really, they're shoehorned into doing one thing.
Yeah.
And they can't make great siege either.
They get siege ram, which is nice, but other than that, no.
We have the Onager and Siege Onager potential from
and heavy
the Slavs,
scorpion.
the heavy scorpions. The Slavs just have the versatility that the Huns don't in this matchup. Sure. Now in a 1v1, I'd rate the Huns quite highly against the Slavs. It's not that they don't have an advantage necessarily, but they can do the damage. They're versatile. They're more versatile in a 1v1, but in a 2v2, things start to go a certain way very quickly, and then it becomes a lot more predictable.
And Slavs also have arguably a better eco bonus. So it's not arguable. It is a better eco bonus. So if it becomes a slinging game, Slavs are much better than the Huns. Come on, deer. You know where you want to go.
Cool's having a hard time with animals and walls today.
Yeah.
The deer doesn't want to go through the hole.
He walled out the
He will get it
turkey.
now. He'll get it. There you go. Easy for Cool.
Okay, so Cool looks like he's just going straight fast castle.
It does look like that. Pushing the deer, going up to feudal very late. Leary as well, though.
He's not even walled.
No, doesn't care. It's just, you know what? Not got time for walls. I'm going straight up. To be fair, like, if you did wall this, it wouldn't be that bad. Like, I feel like he could do it quite comfortably.
He should definitely do it.
Like, it seems a bit wasteful or risky to not.
Well, like, yeah, imagine ACCM comes over with 4 or 5 scouts, and then this is like the CL situation all over again.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
CL at least tried to wall, right?
Yes. I mean, I guess that you can't be ridiculed for having a hole in your wall if you didn't build a wall.
Okay, that's a fair
Leary's
point.
just ahead of the curve there.
Right. The scouts are going to get in no matter what I do,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to bother.
So then the casters can never mock me. So yeah, ACCM will be sort of facing off against Nikov anyway, kind of leaving the 2 Mayan players to just do their thing regardless.
But Nikov's micro is on point here, I think.
On point?
Yes. He hasn't lost any scouts yet.
No, he's not, but he's also lower on HP, and he's about to lose
He's got
one.
one more scout, though.
Yeah, he has.
Or nearby, at
now
least.
he's got the hill advantage here. ACCM going to come and fight in, and I think ACCM wins this fight.
Never mind, I take it back.
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh.
Keeping a 2-on-1 situation. Yep. ACCM microed that very well. We'll give him that. I mean, Nikov always a player that I admire, and I think this is a strong micro player.
I would have loved it if a spearman just popped out of the barracks as the scouts walked past in that little gap and just poked them.
There was a spearman.
Right, yeah, if it just come like 10 seconds earlier, just jumped out as the scouts got there.
But, yeah, so I'd say, like, Nikov, a player that I admire as being a strong micro player, but ACCM outplayed him there. That was good from...
Okay, so Leary is actually walling. He's doing really weird walls. Like, why would he wall there when there's a smaller gap right in front of it?
Like, this wall actually doesn't wall anything.
Exactly, right?
The 2 gaps are still open anyway.
Does he know about all of these gaps?
Of course he knows. He's got a scout here.
Nope.
He doesn't know. His scout's very low, by the way. Do you think he...
He might have stolen a ball that we missed.
Could have done.
Maybe.
Could have stolen a boar. But it's not going to stop Cool clicking up to the Castle Age first anyway.
Had a pretty good time.
And Leary not built his blacksmith yet because he was
trying to do these
figure out how to wall this thing.
Like, those palisade walls aren't even built anyway, right?
No, they're not.
So if these scouts just click inside...
Akam's coming in.
Here they go.
Oh, he's not going to close this in time.
He doesn't even know it's open,
right? Well, he doesn't know. He might think this is closed here. And now he's going to
now
notice,
he sees it.
And it's too late.
Oh, and he sees
it's
the scouts. Late. Oh, no. Panic. Panic basket.
Too bad, man. Yeah,
Rip.
Leary, scout dead. Quick wall, not going to happen. No. ACCM is going to get a villager. Oh, dear. What a poor start for AM here.
Gotta go quick. Gotta go quick.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, okay. So he loses one vill, but then he gets the wall up.
That's okay. He could kill the house, though. He could kill the house. He could kill the house. Oh, that's so close.
The problem is, like, these walls, like, they're so bad long-term for Leary. Like, if these scouts just stay here, preventing the re-wall further out, Cool gets castle first. He sends some Plumes archers over here.
Starts hitting the stone, then they go in, and
right.
Yeah, there could be trouble.
And it looks like VNA is fully walled at this point.
I think so. It's quite a nice map to wall Gold Rush in general.
Most of the time.
The gold, by the way, we haven't really talked about this. It's actually a lot closer to Nikov and Leary. But
no, it's much, much, much closer.
Yeah, but that's not too important yet. Leary made a 3 militia drush, which I totally missed. Didn't do anything because Cool was so walled up there. So that's kind of inconsequential anyway. But Cool gets his castle up. He gets a second TC. He's pretty well defended right now. And, well, Leary's just going to get mauled by Jaguars. So, yeah, nice drush there. That didn't work out too well, did it?
No, feels bad, man. Like,
you
one
kidding
more
me?
Vil. One more
That's a
Vil.
free Villy. He'll take it. ACCM, he's finding damage. I like it.
Like, that's just a misplay from Leary. Like, they've been attacking that palisade for how long, and you didn't choose to repair it?
Yeah, exactly. And now TC is going to be built on the gold at the back, blocking out the scouts from getting through. The castle will go up, but Cool is just a little bit ahead there.
Already got
Plumed
castle.
Archer's coming out.
He's also got how many TCs?
1, 2,
Just the
3
two,
TCs,
3 TCs.
now.
Okay, so he's
Very good.
well ahead of Leary at this point.
We really need to petition PKZ for a TC count on the overlay.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. I'd
Like,
like
it
that.
doesn't tell you when they're being built, though.
Although, actually, do we need to petition him for that? Because maybe Capture Age could do that.
Capture Age already does it.
That is the future. So, Nikov here, going to take the fight against the scouts. These scouts will eventually sort of trade off. And actually, ACCM will win that because he's got bloodlines. So, ACCM should win that. Yep. There you go. And they're just trading off evenly, really. I mean, there's not a lot to say there.
One scout left each. But we see Nikov, he's now doing bloodlines as he gets Castle Age. So it looks like he's going to add in more knights of his own.
He will. He will. And he's got 2 stables to do just that. ACCM, he's already up. I mean, Cool and ACCM are one step ahead here of the curve. I mean, they're doing a really good job.
Huns should not beat Slavs up to Castle Age, all things being equal.
Not really.
Especially seeing as he did so much more damage with his scouts, right? He killed, what, 2 or 3 of Leary's villages? I think just the 2 vills, and caused some like frantic rewalls.
Yeah.
So his scouts have done more damage, and he was faster to Castle Age, which just shouldn't happen.
It's a very good sign for VNA at the moment. And ACCM here going to be pushing out with his knights first. Of course, Nikov has a couple of spears. But, you know, I think this is where the Slavs go. They're going to knights. And then they eventually go, yeah, you know what? Just do what every Slav player does. Let's just start making pikes and siege.
Yeah.
Because they can't push into me. What are they going to do against that?
I've had enough of making all these knights.
Yeah, and the
I can't
answer
get
is
Paladin.
they can't do anything.
Yeah. Well, we see, though, the plumed archers are on this side, though. They're here to pick off the spearmen. Let's see, how's this going to go? Yeah, pulling back the knights nicely, or somewhat nicely.
Should be able to take out the spears quite easily here. Yeah, should go quite well for VNA once again.
Loses 1 knight. Not ideal, but they've still got an okay advantage on this side. They've got more military on the field in general, and more specifically on this side. And oh no, the gold near the walls. Rip Nikov. Does Nikov have another gold? Yes, he does in the back of his base.
He does in the back, fortunately. Is saved by that. And Leary now coming over with his plumed archers. He's got a +1 attack, which means they're on even upgrades.
Cool.
And I do think that ACCM and Cool have pulled themselves a nice advantage in the early game. Look at Cool's villager count, for example. He's
well
a
ahead.
cool 7 villagers ahead of Leary. And ACCM and Nikov are close, but here's the fight now. We'll see how this goes. ACCM straight onto the plumed archers. Nikov the same. And that fight goes about as well as it could for both
I love the
players.
Jaguars just
dragging
in.
them across the map. I love it. Yeah.
And then they just stop for some reason.
Oh, but this works out much better because Leary will go behind the walls here.
Oh
and
no, ACM losing a couple of knights here for nothing.
fighting
He has
uphill.
actually so many more knights than Nikov.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's actually lacking the upgrades on attack as well. I guess he's favored getting a few more knights out at this point. And Cool also able to keep most of the plumes alive. So overall, look at the KDs. ACCM 17-7, Cool 4-2. Looks like VNA are ahead and continuing to keep their advantage.
Leary does have
nice.
Bodkin Arrow though, while Cool doesn't.
He does, yeah. That's a good point. And ACCM doesn't have +2 defense yet, so they will want to be very careful before taking another engagement now.
Their army's starting to become a little bit under-upgraded. They need to spend a bit of resources doing that. But ACM is also behind on villages. Pretty slow adding TCs, it seems.
Yeah, I think he's 1 TC. Oh no, he's 2 TCs.
Added a second one
just
just
adding
then.
it now.
Yeah.
And I think that's obviously the option to go into double stable knights immediately.
I like this. He's pulling back some of the injured knights, sending them home to heal up next to the monastery. For ACCM?
Where? Oh, here. Yeah, I see it. Right, I gotcha. He's actually... wow. I
He's
love
pulled them
attention
home.
to detail. I like that.
Oh, we're already seeing the
That's very
castle.
early for a second castle, but I like it.
They want the middle.
They want the middle. They want more
bad.
plumed archers.
Yeah.
And then we've got ballistics coming in for Cool now as well. So they're both going to have Bodkin Arrow, but we're going to have ballistics and +1 defense for Cool. This is looking so good for VNA if they could just build their castle.
And
Just
+2 armor as well for the knights.
Stop walking over the castle. Thank you.
Okay, there we are. Okay, and Nikov probably sees this and thinks, oh shit. They're building a castle and they've got a lot of army sitting here on the hill. This is a little bit of a problem. Like, I think at this stage, Leary just needs to rush to Imp and get Trebs as quickly as possible.
ASAP. ASAP, Leary.
Like, I would almost consider just stop making bills and try to go up as quickly as possible.
Potentially. It's risky, but it... I mean, is it necessary? I mean, they have gold here they can get if they need it. It's not like this is the be-all and end-all of gold collection for AM. Like, they do have gold still in their base for a while. You know, they've got a lot of gold still left. They can definitely still take this if they needed to. And I guess, I mean, yeah, it's maybe just a necessary risk. I mean, it might pay off and they take the castle down, they push them off gold and win the middle, which would be a really good thing for them. But at the same time, it could also be a bit much of a risk that they want to play more risk-averse.
Fair call.
Ballistics coming in now. Nikov +2 defense coming in.
Oh, Cool's up to Imp.
+2 defense for ACCM as well.
Cool stopped making bills to go up to Imp.
Cool must have done. 80 vills compared to Leary's 84.
He was 7 bills ahead earlier, remember?
Yeah, you're right. Let's take a look quickly at the graph. Nikov's team AM ahead in villagers at the moment. Military-wise, they're also ahead in military. So AM are ahead on the charts, but Cool is up to Imperial first. Could make quite a big difference.
And it looks like Leary's going to make a castle on that hill next to the stone, it seems.
Sorry, I'm looking in the wrong place. Right here.
I assume he's going to drop a castle here at some point.
Why?
Well, secures 2 more stones, and it kind of threatens the middle goal.
Well, it's very, very good, actually. It's very good for the... it's good for the Mayans to secure the bonus stone, that's for sure.
And it sort of just secures the space in between the 2 players. Ugh, I don't like that as much. It's still kind of on the hill, so I guess it's okay.
That's gross.
Disgusting.
He's going to get the gold here as well a bit. I mean, it's out of range, I think, of a Treb. Maybe a Treb could hit it from there. It's hard to say.
Well, probably. I think it would. From the very bottom of the hill. Well, not if he built a building in the place, though.
But Cool is about to be Imperial. And he's going to be a little bit ahead of Leary. It looks like they're also grouping together to hit Leary now.
Oh, they could destroy
Leary's
that TC.
Wide open. That TC is going down if they go for it. If they want to go for it here.
They don't want to go for it. They just want to kill one villain and then run away.
No, they want to go in. They want to go in.
Oh, they want to kill the outpost. Of course.
Got to take out his vision.
Now he has to. As soon as he attacked it once, he sort of had to kill it.
Yeah, out of like the OCD, right?
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I started attacking and I have to finish it off. I have to prove that it was deliberate.
So, Cool is first.
ACCM's up to Imp faster than Nikov.
He's not making a Treb, though. Trebuchet.
Does he know the castle's there?
No. He should still make a Treb. No, he's doing conscription.
You should do conscription at the castle at the back, right?
You should.
Oh, he's doing Elite Plume to that one.
Yeah, well, you should do conscription first if you're faster up anyway, I think, because then everything you do is faster from then on.
And when you make Trebs, they're faster.
Exactly. So it's not too bad. We've got Cool now seeing the castle, so he should follow up with a Treb, and he'll have another castle here as well. It's 2 castles against 2 for now. Leary should be immediately doing or queuing a Treb. Yeah, he will. Just to try and do this. But, of course, these castles are uphill, so it's quite good.
And he's also doing conscription back at home. But he's not getting Elite Plume.
Archer.
It's not coming in anytime soon, so Cool's going to win any fight they take. Always. Oh, no.
Nikov.
Oh, no.
He's coming in.
Oh, that's...
Putting off the reinforcements.
That's
going
very
for
open.
An eco raid.
Cool. Make a gate. Make a gate.
Right here, you got to close this up.
I would have made a gate.
Panic.
Yeah,
Don't
right
panic.
there. That's a good spot.
Right here?
Yeah. I would have made a gate in front of the piece of stone.
I see what you mean.
Like just across from the castle over to the forest, and that would have been nice.
Yep. Well, that's going to be a defense from Cool. That's lucky for him. Well, not lucky, but well played.
Well done.
And we see 1 Treb out for Leary. He's got another one queued here, and this castle's just idling, just chilling.
Yeah, doesn't need anything. It's fine.
Should be probably making more Trebs soon. Another castle here. Leary's playing kind of risky. Putting 2 castles in the same place.
Oh
ACCM's
no,
in
but
with the
losing
knights.
all the Trebs.
That's so worth it. He might lose some knights here, but these plumed archers aren't elite yet.
Yeah, just
and
run away
just
now.
Get in and take out the Trebs and win the damn Treb war. That's going to happen. Cool. 2 Trebs on the hill, taking out that castle with the hill advantage. They're doing bonus damage.
Leary's not even bothering to repair it. He knows it's going down.
And, oh, this is so good for VNA right now. They've got a really strong foothold in the middle of the map. We've got Cavalier about to come in
Plus
for
4 armor.
ACCM.
Cool's even getting, masonry, so his castles are more tanky. They're not going
Love
to
it.
die as quickly. That's a
Love
third castle coming up in the same spot now.
They want that gold.
For sure.
And now we see the engagement between the plumes.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not good for Cool. He's outnumbered.
And there's a castle.
And he does have +4 defense, which Larry does not have. He's researching it now. Nikov has a bigger mass,
Of
though.
knights.
He's
That's
got
true.
42 knights.
And he's also switching into pikes. He's
And they're
building
going to
barracks.
be 42 Cavalier very soon.
But Nikov's just... Sorry, Leary's just going to keep losing castles here.
He will lose another one. I'm almost certain of that. I mean, he's going to keep building them as well, though. So credit to him, at least for trying. I guess we got light cavalry being researched by Nikov, +4 defense, Cavalier. He's going to have 40-ish, 45 Cavalier very soon. It's quite a scary proposition. But ACCM is doing Paladin. We'll see if ACCM...
And the Rams are going... Oh, that Ram was trying to get to the Trebs, but didn't make it.
Should we see if ACCM can get Paladin here before he loses
He's already
all of his
got Paladin.
Cavalier?
He's got it coming, but...
He just doesn't have enough Cavalier. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did Chivalry.
His
So-
Huns, so he can't do Chivalry.
Oh, my bad. Why did I think that? I saw some tech earlier that
Will the
stood out
castle
to
go
me.
down? Yes.
Ah, there you go. Good stuff. And ACCM now going to hold
Problem
back.
is, AM can never push a fight here because there's 3 castles, right? Those knights, they run in. The plumes will just move back up the hill in between the castles. And
Oh, that's true.
there'll be so much arrow fire
There's
coming
no
out.
way you want to fight here under
Right.
3 castles. That's very true.
This is dicey proposition for AM. Like, Leary's got 1 castle, which is the one back at home.
Now 2.
Well, this is what, the 3rd castle?
Yeah.
Or the 4th castle he's
Putting
made
another
around
one
here?
He's mining more stone to get more castles.
I'm sure Nikov's probably slinging him stone too.
Oh, here we go. Paladin's about to come in. There
Oh.
are a lot of halberdiers, though. Nikov
then
is playing very well right now.
The helms aren't very upgraded, though.
That's true, but I feel like upgrades are overrated on halbs because
Well, you want the Pierce armor so the plumes don't kill you
you
as
want the
quickly.
pierce armor, but like the difference between 6+4 and 6+2 is
Oh,
2.
the attack
and they
upgrade
do
is not important.
32 bonus damage.
The attack is not as important, I agree,
Yeah.
but you really want the full armor upgrade.
Well, here's the fight. ACCM coming forward with the paladins now.
Oh,
Obviously,
boy.
those plumed archers need to try and focus down on the halbs as best they can. And they will be firing in from the back. It's plumes and paladins on Cavalier.
They've got almost equal military count, but paladins are so much better individually
Exactly,
than
and
any single unit that AM's
Cool is
making.
coming in with rams as well now.
And he's trying to build another castle up there?
This is going to be a
Siege workshop.
that's a siege workshop actually, but yeah, this is going to be a clean fight for VNA. They'll push through. The Rams are there to take out the Trebs if the Paladins don't do it, and also to tank in the middle. And there it is, the GG being called. Couldn't get a look at that military graph there. I tried to open it right before the game ended. But the battle at the end, winning it for ACCM and Cool, those Paladins really giving a big power spike to the VNA team, and the Cavalier and Halberdier for Nikov just couldn't cut it, and they just weren't successful in holding off. And obviously from there, obvious was going to happen. Leary was going to lose his Trebs. They would have pushed back the castles, and Leary would have no more plumed archer production. So GG, well played to VNA, and I can't believe this. All of those teams that are competing for second place are suddenly losing, which is a bit worrying, isn't it? I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to see an upset.
Is it worrying or is it exciting?
It's exciting, but it's also, I guess it's exciting in a way because there's no way that VNA take a spot from anyone here.
Incredibly unlikely.
There's no way that Heresy take a spot. BZK can't take a spot.
No. So if all 4 of them lose, it's basically balanced.
Yeah, and then there's even less time for them to get an advantage.
So then it makes it even more and more stressful the closer they get to the end.
That's very true. Let's take a look at the post-game stats real quick. VNA there getting a good win on Gold Rush, and Cool, what a great KD for him. ACCM getting the Paladin, so key in the end. And Cool played a fantastic game throughout, really.
Yeah, that
he
was
really
insane.
played well.
Slinging a little bit.
Yeah, he's 333. Why not? But yeah, he did play very well. Leary, a little slip up in the early game. Poor walling, poor defending. But
I don't think that's why they lost, though.
no, I don't think that's why they lost.
getting to Imperial Age first for Cool with the castle in the middle really gave them a huge advantage to begin with.
Certainly, it did. Certainly. And then, it was Leary next, and then ACCM was ahead of Nikov. So, you've got this sort of stepping stone, staggering Imperial Age, but it's always VNA first. It made a big difference. And imagine if Nikov had been Imperial at the same time as ACCM.
Because he had double the number of knights.
Yeah. Like, he would have had Cavalier on knights.
Yeah. It's such a huge
and then
numbers
it would
advantage.
have been the AM advantage.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. That is cool. So cool.
Cool played very well.
He did. Caribbean up next.
We get a water map.
My favorite place in the world. I'm going to the Caribbean in September. I can't wait. I'm hyped.
What date's in September?
Can't remember.
Hopefully it's not around whenever ECL is.
No, it won't be.
That would be a bit awkward.
It would. It would. No, it won't clash, I'm sure. But yes, next game coming up. Caribbean Game 2, and it's match point for VNA.
For VNA.
See if they can do it. Let's see if they can upset the big dogs here, and if they can take down AM in game number 2. Here we go. Second match, and we're back with ACCM and Cool against Leary and Nikov. Up to the north of the map, in the green, it is Leary. He's got the Vikings. To the east of the map, in the blue, it's Nikov. He's got the Italians. And I think we're going to see the same civs on the other side. ACCM taking the Vikings, and Cool taking the Italians. Interesting to note, this is VNA's home map.
That's true.
So, only water map in the pool. The only water map we've seen all day, and it will be the home map of VNA. So
well,
that's
I guess
good for them. They've got confidence here.
AM kind of has the reputation of being land map players, right? So
yes, that's true. They don't really like water, I suppose. Or maybe they don't dislike it, but they probably prefer not to play it.
The more vocal members of the team, Hart and, I guess, to some extent, Hera and MBL, don't really like playing water.
Good job.
Unfortunately, none of those three players are playing. So
yeah, right. Good job they've got the two players that probably don't mind water too much.
They're probably fine.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Leary then with the Vikings here up to the north. And I guess actually before we talk about the players and the civs, I guess we've seen Vikings, Italians a lot of times. Let's look at the map a little bit more. Let's talk about what Caribbean is all about.
Yep.
So you've got a large island to start with. You've got everything you need on here. You've got quite a lot of gold. You've got 3 gold mines. You've got 2 stone mines. It's standard resources.
It's dead standard resources. Yeah. Nice, lots of space in your island. You've got wood lines that are fairly safe from being raided.
Somewhat safe, yeah. I mean, some will be closer to the water,
That's
naturally.
inevitable, but some of them are further away.
Exactly, and then some will be safer, like this one here, for example. And obviously some of your gold will be rangeable as well. So you've got to win the water. You have to fight for the water. And then you've got the middle, the centerpiece, I suppose, with the extra gold. It's not a huge amount of extra gold. It's not like Gold Rush extra gold, but it is some extra gold, and it's a bit of extra land. And I think what you could see here would actually be like forward docks, for example. Good place to put forward docks.
Also castles and stuff like that, just secure the space so the galleons can't come past it.
Like a castle here would be really aggressive from VNA, and anything that Leary makes would run past and get shot up. Yeah.
And like, there's still like 8,000 gold on that island.
That's true. There's a lot of gold here. 1, 2,
there's
3,
a lot
4,
there.
5.
And there's another one of 5
6,
as
7,
well.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 8k.
So...
And keep in mind, that's much more valuable on a water map where trading is not really a thing.
Not unless it gets incredibly late. And also, there's more wood on it. So if you do get to the late game, you start running low on wood. Hey, look, we've got the middle. We've got, another 100 trees here. That's a ton of boats that we can make that you can't.
Yeah, if that happens.
Yeah, if you get to a late game.
I think it's unlikely that we'll see the middle being used that much, to be honest, because I feel like most water games sort of swing very quickly.
Yeah, generally, it's like whoever gets to Imperial Age first tends to kill someone and then just win water.
Yeah, exactly.
That's normally how it goes.
And according to Mr. Chow in the chat, Cool has the best map because he's got 2 relics, apparently. 1, 2.
Does everybody else have 1 relic each?
1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So yes, Cool gets... I guess the bonus relic, the extra relic should be in the middle, really, shouldn't it?
That would be the most fair.
That would make the most sense, but no, Cool gets 2. So maybe it's a good sign, maybe it's a good omen for things to come for Team VNA. So, obviously, Italians, they are going to be on opposite sides of the map. So, we'll see if it ends up being Italian versus Viking on both sides. And I think Vikings are an interesting choice. Obviously, the rush distance on this map, it's not like a Baltic or Team Islands where it's very short if you push on the front. But for that reason, I think it's not too bad to go Vikings because you can go straight into galleys. Of course, you don't get fire ships.
You sort of have
and
to.
the rush distance is long enough that you might be able to get a decent number of boats out.
Well,
but
the more important reason is Vikings are in the civ pool.
That's true.
So they have to take something.
They have to take something in the
out
civ
of
pool.
all the civs, Vikings are probably the best civ. Maybe Huns, you could argue, could be in there.
Yeah, but they've taken Huns already.
Or VNA has.
Yeah.
For sure. But I think Vikings
But
are
I
probably
think
better.
Vikings would be preferred. Team bonus, cheaper docks. Like
Right.
it's better. Let's be honest. So Vikings have to be taken, but the rush distance between them here is quite
Yeah.
short.
I
So
think-
this should favour Nikov on
For
this
sure.
right
Like
side.
ACCM, I think should have docked further around his island, closer to Cool, right?
Yeah, right.
Like,
This
here,
I
that
actually
would've been
think that
perfect.
would have been.
And then the two of them
Really
support
solid.
each other. Oh wait, that's a transport ship.
Oh, it is.
Oh boy,
Oh, that's a transport.
only 2 vills. Okay,
Where's he going?
he's gonna go land Nikov, I guess.
Off we go. ACCM, is he landing in the middle of the map? I don't know. His boat seems to be
No.
getting stuck.
He's not sure where he wants to go. He's a little confused.
Is he gonna? Yeah. What's his game plan here? Is he on stone? No.
He's making a mill. Okay, so he recognizes he's going to lose his fish.
Pretty much. We don't see a mill from the Italian player, for example.
Yeah, right. You want to spend 100 wood on another boat or another
So
dock.
here we go. He's landing. It's a big island as well. You can use that to your advantage for this kind of sneaky play. Let's see if he gives
Oh,
himself
but is
away.
Nikov going to make
though.
another dock up there, though? No. Okay.
We don't see the scout. He sees nothing.
He's safe. That villager, though, could maybe scout it out after, like,
By
continues
going
walking
further
north,
up.
right?
Yeah, could happen. He's safe for now.
Okay, what's he
Oh,
building?
look at that. It's
Okay,
a
that's a
barracks right
barracks.
there.
What's he going to follow up with, do you think?
Archers.
He wasn't on gold, though. He made a mill, for God's sake. Scouts?
No.
Skirmishers?
Surely not.
Spears and skirms? Stable?
Vikings going scouts.
I don't think I've ever
I've
seen,
never seen that.
a landing into scouts. It's always
Never.
archers or
Especially when
skirms.
you're about to lose your fish.
Right. Well, I guess that's why I made the mill.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's okay. All right then. Well, VNA playing. I mean, they obviously had a strat. They obviously had an idea to do this, and Nikov's going to see that.
But is he going to notice?
Probably. I mean, he's might.
Well,
Oh.
to be fair, look at the yellow on the minimap. Like, it sort of just blends in.
You can't see that, but he
Right.
might have seen it when he placed the house. I guess he'll notice when he goes jumps.
Okay, yeah,
jumps
now,
to Idle
now
Villager.
he's noticed.
Idle Villager, where are you? Oh, there's a barracks there.
Oh.
Oh, wait, he's doing a spearman here as well. Okay.
And he's going over
You
to
should
build
see
it.
the stable now. Yeah, and we've got an archery range as well. Oh my god. It's
all
like all
the
in
things. Okay,
Tower.
he's already got a tower on his gold.
on the gold. That's important. The wood could get raided here.
Where's his other stone, though?
His other stone's up north.
Ooh. Okay, but he's walling that off.
You might get that. Yeah, I'm
That's a-
assuming he is. Nice wall.
That's a...
That's a quick wall.
Yeah.
That's a click and drag wall.
Oh, boy. Okay, that's a pretty nice tower, though. If ACCM can get that tower up and defend it...
Oh, that one. Jeez. Yeah, that's
so
really nice.
It denies a wood line,
All the
denies the
farms.
gold, denies a lot of farm space. Oh,
Don't lose your vills, ACCM.
Don't dive
Oh,
onto the
don't
TC
dive
either.
either. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, we sound like a
Wait.
demanding parent or something.
you're not allowed to do that.
On the other side, by the way, Cool is not dominating on the water.
No, Leary's got a lot of galleys out already. He seems pretty safe.
Oof. Spearman, get your spear. Stand ground. What are you doing?
He doesn't want to run to the TC. Oh, no. Oh,
the
no.
tower's going up,
And now
though.
gonna get
It's
bashed.
going up,
It's gone.
but it's gone.
It's
yeah.
90%
It's
as well.
not even going up, actually. I lied to you all. I'm sorry, Twitch. I'm not a liar. I promise. But
Oh, God. Nikov really wants to deny that tower.
there's now archers out, though, as well. Oh, what a mess this is. And the tower might actually go up. I didn't lie. Yes! It did go up.
Okay, garrison in the tower.
A few dead villagers here. But this does not make up for the fact that Nikov is going to be fishing.
No, or the fact that that tower is immediately going to get bashed down.
I just don't like this. I just don't think it's worth it. Like, 4, 5, 6 fish. Nikov's increased in economy during this aggression. And
Well,
ACCM
he's
has
lost-
fallen behind in vills as well.
Nikov's lost, I think, 2 or 3 bills.
Well, he did fall behind in vills a moment ago. But yeah, you're right. The tower will go down.
But he's still ahead of ACCM in economic units for sure.
Yeah, certainly. And with more towers coming up, he will be able to defend his eco from this comfortably. And then what does ACCM do? Like jump in a transport and go to Leary?
Could send a scouts over, that'd be good. Or, just go Castle Age, make siege and stuff. He's got a lot of food in the bank. Like, he's not making scouts anymore, clearly.
Yeah, that's true. He could go for a landing there. Leary, by the way, fighting with Cool here.
And he's microing like a madman here.
Well, I mean, you have to, really. He's got fletching now, so he can almost one-shot those fire galleys, and Cooler's running all the way back. Like, Cooler just can't take that fight. And he also can't get up to the next stage because he's just not got enough food yet. So this is really good for AM. I think this is going to be a clean win for them at this rate.
That one demo.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hiding behind here. There's no way Cool can fight, and he can just keep running away, but he's just getting picked off slowly but surely. Leary, this game is 6-0. Last game he was 0-6, so it's looking much better for him this time around.
Oh, okay. Well, the transport plan's not happening, is it?
No, that's going to get
taken out. Oh, and the villager's going to die as well?
Can't.
Oh!
Oh! Saved it.
If Nikov hadn't tried to save his scout, he could have killed the Vil.
Yeah, I guess it's absolutely worth it to kill the Vil.
For sure, because then he can't keep making stuff.
Do anything else.
Right? There's no more buildings.
Annoying.
You don't have to worry about some weird thing happening later in the game.
And Nikov actually about to click up to Castle. In fact, you could nearly do it because I think he can do it now.
He could do it.
Yeah.
It's like 680, I think.
Yeah. So Castle Age can come in. He's just building his second building. And then he's up to Castle. ACCM is
I love this. He's microing the fire galley so much against these units.
It's keeping him busy, I guess. I don't know. Cool has just bought food, by the way. So it looks like he was thinking about maybe trying to buy his way up to Castle. But Nikov and Leary are both up before either of the either of the VNA players.
Keeping a fish alive, it's a lot of food.
Yeah. Eddie, were the Heresy games streamed? Yes, they were, Eddie. We casted them right before this. So they have been covered. We do all the games back to back on Saturdays.
So this is all the round of 8 today, and then next week we'll be back with the semi-finals and the grand final.
That's right. Same time, 14 GMT every Saturday. Okay. Okay. That's Eddie for sure.
Do you want to do your Tato impression again?
No, I won't do it again.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing it.
Fair enough.
I've not had enough to drink.
I'll make sure I clip it and send it to Tato and Eddie later.
I love Eddie. He's the best. Leary continuing to fight Cool here, and Cool is just can't stand up to this. There's too many galleys.
Well, look at it. Leary's got 22 military.
It's insane.
Cool's got 8, and like he can never switch into galleys himself because he'll always be
behind,
20 behind or something.
He needs Imperial and fast fires. Oh, but that sucks.
That's a while away.
Can't do that.
If he got up first and he got fire galleys. Proper fire galleys, fire ships, and also the war galleys really quickly. He stood a chance, but he's slower up. Leary's maybe going to switch into longboats immediately.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting around the gate.
I think he's... So this is a good point. You said about killing the villager.
Right. Just stopping this sort of...
Laming that. And then he's actually just going to go around
here.
Oh,
debated.
He's in.
2, maybe 3 vills?
Probably, yeah. Oh, wait, he just walks through the gate, maybe? No, he'll get back to the tower. I think
only the one
died. And now there's a knight here.
And 2 spearmen.
A quick wall here. And
back in the transport ship.
ACCM tried. And I'm just a bit disappointed in them, to be honest. I think they should have tried to play maybe more standard.
No.
Oh, jeez. That's not good. That's why you maybe go for this one and this one rather than this one and this one. Because if you do lose water, which you know you're going to lose the water because you've gone forward like this. Yeah, this is kind of a Titanic really for VNA here. I get it. I mean, they're probably thinking they're against harder opponents, so they need to try and do something different. But they just proved in the Gold Rush game that they can win actually, toe-to-toe with AM.
Right. I think on any other land map, they could have had a decent chance.
But you know what? They didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
They didn't know that because they drafted the maps before. So, still, I don't see a way back for them in this game now. I think it's well and truly over at the moment. They will, of course, try and fight on for a little bit, but I think we'll be coming in with Game 3 pretty soon at this rate.
I would think so, because there's no way that they're going to win water back, I think. Unless AM just have a brain fart and they stop making military and just 6 TC boom or something stupid like that.
That won't happen.
I don't... Right, look at it. It's
24 additional vills, 18 additional military, and AM are going to start snowballing this game now. Out of control.
It's like 33 boats for Leary.
We do have ACCM like continuing to be annoying over here. Like he's got some crossbows and some knights.
Sure, but he's behind on villages compared to Nikov. Nikov's also got 10 extra fish, right? So he's essentially 17 villages behind.
Yup.
And he's also dropping his own TCs. Nikov's just going to keep booming. Yeah, he's killing a villager or two here or there, but it's not enough to justify the resources invested, I think.
Absolutely not. And meanwhile, Leary here, he's fighting against Cool on the left side.
Dominating.
It's not even close. Killing off the remaining fish. He's got him basically locked inside of his docks. And there's just not enough here for Cool to fight this. It's 11 military against 35 military. And
both the AM players have more villages than both of the VNA players.
Yeah. It's just great for AM. It's his absolute dominance. And I think we will see the GG very soon here. AM...
I think ACCM might think he still has a chance because he still has, buildings and units on the land here.
Right, maybe,
but if and when this army gets cleaned up, I think that's when the GG should be called.
Maybe when Leary has killed all the docks, because I don't know, that's just logic, really. You know at that point that it's over.
That was a pretty good
Not
demo.
bad demo. 3 for 1. That's okay.
But you need to get 12 of those demo equivalent hits for 3 for 1 to get this back into this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Nikov's even doing gill nets because having 11 fishing ships wasn't enough, right?
No, it's not enough. He needs more food for more knights. And he's got monks as well, so if he gets 3 conversions here...
And then jumps into the TC to stay safe.
One conversion. Two conversions, I think. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay, one of them got converted back, but he did manage to kill a monk as well.
Cool. So that's still better for Nikov. Meanwhile, Cool will lose his remaining dock. And I feel like the VNA team might just be dragging this out a little bit now. Right. Cool is probably thinking he can go imp and try fast fires.
Sure. Well, that's sort of the only thing he can try at this point. Does he have his buildings? He's got a monastery, I can see. He's probably got a uni somewhere.
No university yet. He's got a siege workshop, though.
Interesting choice. Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess maybe he's thinking, I'll make some rams. Tank with rams.
Yep, fair enough. Fair enough.
Potentially, I don't know. It's probably not going to happen. But yeah, it's really just a case now of going imp, trying to go fast fire. But Leary will probably try and deny the docks or any docking op potential. ACCM is actually going for longboats. He's trying to get on the water with those. And
I feel like it's more just a sneaky thing. I'm going to make a couple of longboats and just sort of roam around, trying to pick off, fishing ships and bills here and there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's legitimate. I'm going to go full longboats now.
Yeah, I don't think he can afford it because he's just not got enough. Well, he has got 3 TCs actually, but he's investing all of his resources into his push here, which is slowly getting sort of pushed back, I suppose.
And that's a nice tower there from Nikov. That prevents the monks from getting too close.
That is a good point. And I think as well, with Leary going imp...
Just behind Cool. It's not like he's got a huge advantage, It's 20 seconds faster.
Yeah, that's really like the GG moment there. Cool, though. He will get the docks up. He will start fire ship production. He will go for fast fires. But Leary will have Galleon. He will have Bracer. He will have Chemistry very soon.
Yep, he might start adding in longboats as well.
Yeah, actually, longboats would even be a better option regardless, because against fast fires, they do perform better. It's tough. I mean, VNA, I can see why they're still playing on, to be honest. Like, they are behind, but it's not.
Oh, kill the Vil! Leary, get the Vil!
Oh, it's what it...
the monk
been healed up by the monk. Aha.
You should still kill it anyway, though.
Yeah, she's done a lot of building, actually, over the last few minutes of the game.
Oh, but there's a mangonel in the siege
away.
workshop. Let's see.
Up.
1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Yeah, nothing too special.
Oh, Leary's in the middle, grabbing some gold. I like that. And...
There's also a somewhat aggressive TC. If there are any boats coming past, you can just garrison the bills in it, hide his galleons nearby.
That's true.
Some extra
Research
arrow
heated
fire.
shot.
Well, I'm not saying go that far, but
Okay,
it's still some extra arrow fire.
And he's coming around the back of ACCM's base as well. From here, he could kill the TC even. From here, he can range the gold. From here, he can range the wood.
Right.
From here, he can maybe hit some farms. Without water presence, you are doomed. But cool. Shipwright coming in.
Instantly. Okay,
Like,
that's a big upgrade.
Doing shipwright before even fast fire ship here. Getting that priority upgrade done. I like it. I think that's good. Leary will see the docks and know that there's stuff coming up here.
There is a switch coming. He needs to keep making boats. He can't afford to.
He's doing galleon.
Booming out or anything silly like that.
Yeah, exactly.
ACCM, he's up faster than Nikov.
No way.
Equal on bills, so he's caught up economically. Although his land push is sort of
His land push is gone.
dead.
It's
is
dead.
That a castle from Nikov, it seems?
Yep.
Okay, that definitely clears it up.
But does she now... does she? Sorry, I read the chat and read
Sheila the
Bombay.
builder.
Yeah, Sheila the builder. Of course, she's a Sheila because we've got an Aussie in the booth.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't really have an Australian accent, so it doesn't
No, I
really
don't.
work.
I know.
Can you just
I'm a
be more
disappointment.
Australian, please?
I'm a disappointment to my people.
Oh, God, your parents didn't feed you enough kangaroo steak when you were growing up. It's just... Right, Leary going to drop a castle here. That's, again, quite forward, taking the map control. And the fast fires are in with careening. Still, though, not enough, and getting focused down very quickly. But maybe we'll see some longboats now coming out from ACCM here.
So he's getting gold shaft mining ballistics, building up the docks, starting to make the longboats. What's his economy? It's not amazing.
Well, the worry for me is it's going to get surrounded by galleons very soon, and that could be a problem.
Right, and Cool still doesn't have a lot. Right, between the two of them, they've got maybe, optimistically, 50 military in the next couple of minutes. Leary's already well over 50.
Yeah, he's closing in on 60, although he might lose a few here to the fast fires as he fights. But he does have such a huge mass of units that he's taking them down very quickly.
He's going to trade relatively evenly, considering the mass he has.
Yeah. And in fact, he might want to back up now a little bit. Yeah, got to be careful. Got to be careful. He's switching into longboats of his own. That's a very smart decision, knowing that there's fast fires out. But it's still 16 and 56 military versus 10 and 18.
Some of ACM and some of Nikov's military is probably still on the land somewhere. Okay.
Nikov has
some.
a few
He
monks.
can convert some longboats, no worries.
Yeah, I guess you could put them to use. But it's really Leary now. Oh, hello. We got more fast fires coming around the top side. I was going to say it's really Leary taking control and starting to win the game. Once the longboats start to mass up, these fast fires are going to be a lot less effective. And also, Leary can also come around the back of ACCM's base. I feel like he needs to come back here and...
just like 2 or 3 galleons. Like,
yeah, we do so much damage.
They just harass them. Even if they don't kill any bills, just force them to run away from woodline, run away from the gold, relocate.
Yeah, precisely.
It hurts their economy so much.
It does, indeed. And, you know, he could easily come back here and do a lot of damage, but he's not. He's just going around the map and raiding where he can for now. And Leary will, I guess, just be focusing on longboat production for the rest of the game. There's no real reason to go galleon now, I think.
Because Nikov can make galleons if you want them, or you can make his own fast fires.
Yeah.
In most situations, longboats are better than galleons.
Yeah, they have the same range, you know. They're
5 less HP, but they deal so much more damage thanks to the extra arrows.
Yeah, so it's pretty good, and we will see the longboats from ACCM as well. He's got elite longboat out, fully upgraded, I might add. So ACCM,
here are the converts.
how many is he gonna get? Is he gonna get conversions here? Is he gonna get the conversions? They're not. Why are they not converting?
You got 1.
Oh, you got 2, 3. You got 3. Well done, Nikov. 3 conversions.
Like 6
oh, and did you see the demo
That was a
ship
good
coming out
demo.
as well? He's got another one.
Go quick.
Oh,
Fast.
oh.
Get the ones.
It could have been so much better.
Not as good.
No, it could have been awesome. But I'm very impressed by ACCM. I think he's done a really good job this game. I'm impressed by both of them, to be honest. I think they've...
We
had
counted
this...
them out.
Exactly. We were like, this is over. It's done. GG, go next game. And now they're actually really looking competitive. Although it's still going to be hard without having the center of the map. And Leary grabbing all this.
If this becomes a long game, missing all that wood is going to be a killer.
Yeah, exactly.
And Cool's getting a heated shot. Oh boy.
Yeah, we've got the castle on the shoreline here.
Yep, and another castle it seems he's building there.
Yep.
Securing the gold and the wood.
Wow, what a upset this would be if VNA are able to turn this around.
And 2-0.
And 2-0 AM. That would be awesome. Nikov getting on the water with fast fires as well, though, so he's not out of it either.
And he's also taking the galleon, so he's sort of going to do a mixed military composition on the water.
And AM is still ahead in military count as well, so that to me is the big one here. I don't think Cool will be able to catch up necessarily very easily. He'll try, but it's going to be hard because they keep taking bad trades.
Well, they take some good trades and they take some bad trades, so it stays relatively even. But even when your opponent's already 30 military ahead, means they just stay 30 military ahead, which is not a winning play.
Oh, look at this. Leary going into Cap Ram. We'll see Siege Ram soon. Well, when he gets 1,000 food, we'll see Siege Ram
just land over 15
land
of them
over with
somewhere.
a bunch of Rams and just steamroll this. I like it. But, Cool and ACCM grouping together now. Looks like they're going to make a push toward Nikov on the top side. But they're getting flanked by Leary here, so they've got to be careful. They've also got Leary's castles firing in from the sidelines.
He should definitely get heated shot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, he's actually got really good middle map control. But here we go. We're going to see Nikov coming in. They're getting so stuck in here. Defender's advantage for ACCM, but remember, they're outnumbered. A lot more fast fires in here from Nikov. And Leary on the left side will just close in.
Where's Cool going? He needs to tank for ACCM.
This could be the end of the game right here. This could be GG. If ACCM loses his whole army, I don't know if they'll have much fight left in them.
And it doesn't look like Cool's sending many reinforcements in either.
He is, but they're a long way away.
And there's not a lot of them in comparison to the rest of the military out here on the field.
No, that's true as well. And ACCM's doing a good job of preserving his longboats as best he can, but he's getting pushed back. And then on the left side, if those ships do eventually make it over here, they're going to be coming in behind the longboats, and that is just trouble.
ACCM just getting cut down.
He's getting so caught out here, isn't he? Ouch. I'm wondering if he's going to get this landing across. Look at this.
That's a lot of rounds.
Look at
But
this.
I like it. Cool's trebbing the castle from across the
Oh, that's
pond,
nice.
as it were.
But I'm wondering where he's going to land them, because the castle should kill the transport ship before it gets to
What if
land.
they're targeting other units? Just like suicide a couple of galleons, just dive in there as like a shield.
Oh! Look at that!
Leary really dived right on top of it.
Wow. Oh, man. Is Leary winning that?
No, ACM's winning that, I think.
It's even. It's actually even. Yeah, ACCM's losing it because there's galleons in here as well. That was close. That was cool. That was
pretty.
ACCM actually, not Cool. But Cool is coming in from the back, and they might end up cleaning this up eventually, although Leary could just run around.
Oh,
you
no,
can't. It's blocked.
They're trapped.
Oh, I just assumed it would be open, but nope. Too bad. They are trapped in here, and they will get cleaned up.
And there's even those 2 rounds there to make it an even better fight.
This is a way closer game than I had it down to be. I really didn't think it would be this close.
Oh boy. Cool is researching Silk Road. So he's preparing to make trade at some point soon.
Water trade?
I think it only affects trade cards. No, it must affect trade cards too. But nobody makes trade cards. Let's be real.
They could trade like here to here.
Yeah, but the problem is like any other.
And the only
stocks that
way
are
to get
closer-
through would be here.
Sure, but like this stock here, that's going to reduce the gold income. Right?
True.
Because it does the closest stock.
Yeah, you'd have to delete some docks.
So-
ACCM landing some rams across to the middle. As
that
Cool
castle
gets...
should go down.
Maybe,
Oh, he
actually...
can make some berserks pretty quickly, I guess. That's what he needs to do.
It will be going down if he doesn't make some berserks, although he's bringing some longboats over, which I believe are quite good against rams.
Pretty good.
Yep. Quite easy to take down rams with longboats, just the sheer number of arrows.
It's sort of like True Canoes. They fire so many arrows. that-
Yeah. And I think he'll save the castle, actually. Well played. Hoarding's now coming in, a reactionary upgrade from Leary.
Just so it doesn't happen again next time.
Yeah, next time he might not be so lucky, but he will save the castle this time around. And there you
boy.
go. Lots of stuff happening over here. Looks like Nikov is going to be denying that gold, and Leary getting over there with some rams as well, taking out some buildings, and starting a push.
Oh, and Cool's trying to make markets for trade right there next to...
Oh, what? He's trying to... Oh, wow. Okay, so they will do land trade. That's... Wow. Okay.
So ACM, you've got castles, right? Make some berserk, please.
Please make berserks. I love how people are starting to do keep and guard tower and stuff as well.
Yeah, in reaction.
Like
to-
right here,
yeah.
keeps up for Cool, and we've got keeps in the eco of Nikov. So if they do get raided,
some sort of landing.
It'll be easier to clean up. And I just really can't believe that AM haven't closed this game out yet, but they are still fighting on. And look at the military counts for ACCM and Cool. They're actually ahead in military. Total military is favoring the two, the two Vietnamese players.
It's insane, right? And they're only barely behind in the score. It's only 500 points behind. So they're thinking, we're closing the score gap. We were 1,500, 2,000 points behind earlier. Now we're almost back there.
They are coming back, but the main worry for me is the middle of the map. They don't have any control here. There is a lot of resources here worth gathering later on. But let's see if Leary can get these rams across. That's what I'm looking to see now. And I always love this. I always love it when you have Trebs firing across a stretch of water.
Treb tennis over the water. Yeah.
It's beautiful. That's Age of Empires 2 right there. That is awesome.
Cool's
Down
losing the
goes that
castle, replacing it instantly with a keep, but keeps aren't as good as castles, I'll tell you that.
Keep on keeping on. I guess he doesn't have the stone for another one.
Nope. And I guess at this point, he could try to dive into those rams now, because there's no more castle. The keeps only fire 1 arrow each.
Here we go. He's going for it. He's going for it. Let's see. Let's see if he can get this across.
Nope. He's backing up.
He's backing up. Yeah. He's
he's going.
Oh no, he's going. He's going.
He sent the longboats in first at the tank.
Oh, he got in. So close.
It's a lot of
But
rams.
he is in, and the Rams should clean up here quite comfortably, unless ACCM comes over and starts focusing them down. But Louis would then kill him with his own longboats
And there's
at
the
the
castle
backside.
still nearby.
That is true as well. So the Rams, I guess, getting battered down by villagers now. Taking out those coastal defenses, though, is quite nice. And
It gives them, it secures that entire stretch for them. They essentially control more than half of the map if they take down these towers and that last castle just to the north.
that they do, although they won't be able to take down any more keeps as the boats have now been cleaned up. Cool, though, coming down here with his fast fires, getting stuck in. Maybe a little bit too ambitious. He's losing a lot of units very quickly.
And ACCM's not there to help out. We've got Nikov and Leary fighting together. Ooh,
ACCM.
landing for light cav and rams.
Another landing. He's got Condottiero out, Nikov, though. He's got light cav, yeah, as you say, and we've got the longboats to protect the rams. This is a good distraction, while at the same time they are starting trade on ACCM's island. It's worth 9 gold per trip. Jesus.
Oh my
That is
God.
just... Why bother? Is it worth it?
Well, okay. One trade card costs 50 gold.
Oh, they need to delete that market. That's why.
And they sort of need to move
If
that.
they got rid of that market,
and they want
it
to
would
trade
be worth a bit more.
further over, more towards Nikov's island is where they want to be trading.
that's true. Oh, this is what, 13? That's not too bad.
No, so Cool's getting more than ACCM is.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh boy. Light Cav raiding now, coming into Nikov. He's got... Look at this base!
Just keeps all
Look
the
at
ways.
this!
He just researched Bombard Tower as well, so he's building
The
more
ugliest thing I've
defensive
ever
things.
seen in my life.
Are
What
you
is
calling
this?
the Italian architecture set ugly?
No, just this building placement. What is it? It's
Random
a mess.
gates and walls all over the place.
Oh, it's brilliant. He has come over here to clean a lot of that stuff up. And ACCM only with guard tower here. Leary,
More rams. There's another transport.
oh boy. Yeah, he's going to get over there with more rams. He'll clean up more of those.
Oh,
Oh,
some
trebs actually. Just deploy the trebs. And this has to only go. This is only going one way, really, isn't it?
We saw that Nikov Island is running out of wood. How much wood do the VNA guys have left on their island?
A decent amount. Quite a lot.
Okay, that's still quite a bit.
Quite a lot of wood. Wood is not a problem right now. Gold is a problem. The gold mines are...
Well and truly gone.
Yeah, they're completely out. There's only
Remember,
this gold
they've got
mine left.
They have one extra relic.
That's true. They've got 3 relics versus 2, but this gold mine here, it's 8,000 extra gold for VNA, remember? And I don't think that VNA. Let me say that again. It's 8,000 extra gold for AM in the middle of the map, and I don't think VNA have got 8,000 gold from trade yet. 13 per trip.
I think it's going to take them about 40 minutes. to
Yeah,
get
it'll be a
1,000 gold.
while. It would be a while. But yeah, it does look like AM will slowly be winning this. I mean, obviously, credit to ACCM for trying this on the land. But Nikov has now defended it with pikes and
Bombard towers,
bombard towers coming up.
all over the
It's
place.
not going to be possible to raid him. That is a mess. But yeah, it's
Yeah, late game, AM should not lose this because they have so much more wood income, so much more gold income. Even when they start trading themselves, you know, trade will be all equal, but they still had 8,000 extra gold to begin with. And when you start buying wood, which you're going to do eventually if the game keeps going on longer and longer, they had, you know, 100,000 extra wood from the trees in the middle. And
a little
bit of bumping
here. That's not a nice wood line. But yeah, they're going to have to build a castle here to try and defend the markets and stuff. I noticed ACCM doing arrow slits as well earlier. But yeah, I mean, Leary is really closing this game out now. Nikov not really doing much, I feel, but Leary is really making the plays. Dropping over the Trebs, for example, getting in there, raiding everything with the longboats. Trying to deny the gold here, although it is almost gone now. And really just killing everything. I mean, Leary is playing a good game right here.
Well, just look at the military count. It's like 110 for AM versus 70 for VNA. And that sort of sums up this game. They've just always been ahead militarily.
Yeah, you're right about that. We're going to see ACCM making more light cav. I mean, I wonder if it's really worth it at this point. He is kind of picking off a lot of the pikemen, though, with his longboats. So,
you know, there's Trebs now, and there's more towers being built. Leary just sent Nikov a little bit of stone a few moments ago to build more towers to help defend this.
Yep, a lot of light cavs getting stuck at the back, and the ones that do go in just get absolutely
I think he's probably
wrecked.
got them there deliberately, right? He just doesn't want them all to run in there when he doesn't, not prepared.
Oh, Leary's over here now as well. Trebs landing onto ACCM's island. Protected, of course, by the longboats. And his Trebs are just like picking away at things, just being a nuisance, being annoying. And I think the game will well and truly be over very, very soon here. VNA, credit to them. They've fought valiantly. They really did try.
They had opportunities towards the end. Like, they had some points where they had more military.
Yeah.
The problem was they just didn't have the middle. It gave Leary such a good stepping off point. Whenever he was in trouble, he just backed off towards the castles in the middle, and that was a nice safety net for him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got faster reinforcements. He's got more gold available. It's just such a good advantage to have the center of the map here. And, you know, ACCM and Cool, they're trying to trade here. And
it's really messy.
It's messy, and it's giving them a little bit of gold, which isn't bad. I mean, to be honest, it's better to have some gold than no gold.
But we see on the other side, AM, they're starting to build trade as well. I can see Nikov's got some markets being built right there.
Yeah, they're trading on this side as well. And, of course, the price for resources now, sell 14.14.
Completely bottomed out.
It's really low as it's going to go. So...
and sooner or later, they're going to start buying back wood once they start to run out.
Probably. Although with trade lines like this, I don't think they'll have much
gold to buy with. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I think that's it. I mean, really, ACCM and Cool can't hold on any longer. Resources-wise, I mean, they're really low on gold. Silk Road being researched by Nikov there as well. And yeah, AM are a little bit later to start trade. But
they had
it doesn't
AK
really
extra
matter
gold, right?
Because they had the extra gold, and of course they've got a lot of extra military right now.
So they don't need to spend as much reinforcing because they're not
Exactly.
losing as much.
Yeah, so they can easily just pump up their trade numbers in this this moment. And yeah, the castle here from ACCM will go down. And at this point, I feel like maybe ACCM and Cool are being just a little bit stubborn, perhaps.
Yeah, they should be GG now.
Oh wow, there's actually another 1,000 gold here on Nikov's island. That was lamed earlier.
Yeah, it was lamed earlier.
And now Nikov's turn to go and raid with some pikes, because why
Oh,
not?
the pikemen.
Look at all this, trying to get all the wood in the middle as well, as the wood starts to run low. And yeah, Leary has just done such a good job with the Rams this game. Rams and Trebs, you can't beat them. And oh, light cav.
Oh, boy.
ACCM is like not willing to die, is he? But at this point, we can see from a spectator standpoint that it is well and truly over. 3 Trebs now going to deploy here. Is he going for the guard towers just so he can get around the back and kill the trade?
Looks like it.
It looks like that's the play to make. And Nikov's got the pikes, so he can protect the siege from these light cavs as well.
Or
One
just
step
go
ahead.
raiding with it.
Yeah, all that. I mean, why not? But I think he's really just more interested in making sure the trade is protected. Trebs are protected. Yep. Yeah, Leary here getting a little distracted
Rams
by the
trying
siege
to come in the
rams.
back, but
Not
no.
going to happen. And now he can clean up the fast fires because he's just got so many numbers. 70 military for Nitliri, 38 for Cool, and dropping quickly. The GG will surely be called any second now. I'm like willing it to happen almost, but I mean, I know it's going to happen because I can't see a possibility for VNA to win this game here.
And there's really nothing else that we can talk about. Because the military advantage, the resource advantage, it's just sort of waiting for VNA to resign at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Cool selling food. Everyone's selling resources at this point just to get a little bit more gold.
14 gold, which is, it's not that good.
And they're going to move around at some point, like, and get these markets and kill this trade. Surprised he's not really tried to go for it earlier. Like, if he'd have just gone here, he could have killed everything and it would be over. But I guess he's really trying to protect the trebs here.
Well, like, if you don't kill enough and you lose all your longboat mass, that's how you lose these games, right? It's better to just do the slow push.
That's true.
Keep your mass.
Look how many idle villages ACCM has.
Well, everybody.
He's got 79
everybody
vills,
should have
50 of them are idle.
Everyone should have tons of idols at this point, right? Because there's no more wood to chop.
Yeah. Yeah, Vladimir Tutin on the Escape channel. That's where I've been. I've always been here. I never went anywhere. Oh, look at this. Cool.
Right, he's landing with skirmishes. And a couple of
He's raiding the trade, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's more than I can say for Aftermath.
Okay, that's true. Oh, no, don't lose the treb, man.
He kept it up. Just
barely. Okay, maybe if they could kill the trade, they could maybe win this. I will give them that. If Cool is able to get in there.
How is ACCM and how they have more military right now than AM? What is Nikov doing? Nikov's making condos to come over here.
Well, I guess that works.
Condos
will counter the skirms and the pikes.
Counter everything, yeah. That's solid. Are they losing much trade? Like, is their trade more efficient as well? That's the other thing. They're getting 16 gold per trip.
Well, yes, they're trading on a much longer distance.
The trading is much better. Yeah.
Like, they should be trading to, like, the very right corner of ACCM's island, not like the bottom corner.
Yeah, the gold in the middle is gone. It's now farmland. The wood is gone as well, by the way. This is like... Is this the last wood line?
There's a couple of small little patches here and there. Like, there's a little bit on ACCM's island as
Cool's
well.
island is done. ACCM's island is still a bit over that side there. There's literally no wood left. Oh,
there's a ton
lot of
here
wood here.
Nikov.
And then that's it. Like, they're just bumming this one. Wow. I can't believe we're at this point in the game. And I guess almost at this point in the game, anything can happen.
Well, yeah, but like this landing has sort of been killed off. All
Yeah,
the skirms are dead, all the pikes are dead.
well.
They're both making condos here.
No one's buying wood yet.
I love the huge flashing mass of green idle villages in the middle of the map.
You have idols. You have idols. You have...
Notice me. Delete me.
31
Delete
idols.
me. Delete me.
Leary only has 56 villages, so...
Well, yeah, he's been deleting them off once they stop working.
Yeah. What else can they do?
Oh boy, yeah, and here comes the death of this landing.
Can this be a draw? I don't think so. A draw is not possible.
Draws? I have called draws before.
Oh, you have? Like, within the rules of ECL, a draw is not possible.
No, but there hasn't been a rule for draw in other tournaments, but I've still called it.
Right, okay.
If, like, they've both got equal numbers of military and there's no wood, no gold left on the map, they can be draws.
Problem is, they're both trading. So, with trade, there is no draw until one of them loses trade, in my opinion.
Sure, but do you really want to watch a 4-hour-long game?
Yes. I want to make them play a 4-hour-long game. Yeah, it's the same. Let's check the stats.
I love that huge...
Whoa.
That was when they started deleting bills, right?
That's
when Leary deleted like 40 bills at once.
That's where you hold delete and idle villager at the same time, and you just go and kill them all.
Yeah.
And then they slowly come back
as the trade comes
villages
up. And they're deleting the other side.
Trade, yeah. And then look at the other graph. Military. Massive decrease in military from AM's team. VNA still ahead by 36 military units right now. And stuff is happening everywhere. It's chaotic. We're going to watch the prices of stuff as well closely here.
Yeah, the wood price is going to
Things
start
will
jumping
start
up.
to change, yeah.
Once the trade lines are fixed up,
If they could trade over here, I feel like they'd have a much better time.
they need to. Like,
this
they need
island.
to delete every single building that's in the middle of the base and build market on that direct
Delete
opposite corner.
everything. I think they also recognize this wood line, so it's ACCM's actually going to go over with some rams now and light cav, and actually try and maybe take this castle and take this wood line from Nikov.
Okay, that could be valuable.
What an insane game! And ACCM's raiding the trade of AM. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Liry's on the way over. Has he got enough boats here to deal with this?
Oh, he's going to kill
he
off so many of Nikov's trade, though.
He's going to kill a lot of trade. but
Leary was paying attention. He double-clicked all of his trade cards and told them to stop.
Yeah.
But oh no, now these longboats are trapped here in the corner.
ACCM's going to get him in the corner. I love it. I love it. ACCM also making a play here as well. ACCM is making plays. He's getting stuff done. Like, I really like ACCM this game. I know he played, like, I don't know, really silly in the start by doing that early landing and nothing happened and nothing came of it. But now he's actually, like, he's making plays. He's actually doing damage.
Right, and knowing Nikov, he's a bit of a salty guy. He's probably thinking, why am I playing this stupid game at this point? And he's probably like, only got one hand on the mouse, not even using his other hand, not clicking hotkeys or anything like that.
Maybe. I don't know if Nikov would do that.
He gets a bit salty sometimes. All the AM guys get pretty
I was
salty.
going to say, I mean, tell me a member of AM that doesn't get salty sometimes.
Yeah.
Nikov's nice, though. I mean, I met Nikov in Hamburg.
Oh, he's definitely a lovely guy.
At NAC2. I met him a couple of months ago, and I really struggled to understand him. He's got a really thick accent.
He does.
But he's still such a nice guy.
Well, let's be honest. All the AM guys are really nice.
Yeah.
But they can still be incredibly salty.
Leary, he's making a landing.
Let's land the island that doesn't have the trade. Woo!
That's true.
Well, I guess he can kill all the farmers. That's pretty useful.
Wood, buy price, 55.
Okay.
They're buying wood.
It's happening.
It's starting to happen. And this wood is the only wood left. There's a lot of wood here. Each tree, 100 wood. There's a few thousand wood to be had in this location. And I think ACCM can get it. I think ACCM
the vills are ready.
The what, sorry?
He's got some vills ready to transport over.
He's going forward. Oh, Nikov has a big galleon army as well. And Leary making a big condo landing. 97 HP on these condos, so they're a bit tankier.
He's lacking the attack upgrades, though, but whatever.
Whatever. He's got quite a lot of them, and they are flooding out. They're going to absolutely wreck Core's eco. His farming eco, at least.
Destroy the monastery, get rid of those 2 relics that he has.
Oh, that could be big.
That could be big.
Oh, and we've got hand cannons to counter the condos, which doesn't work.
Because condos
counter hand cannons.
They have anti-armor sort of thing that cancels the hand cannon attack bonus. It's really weird.
Anti-armor? No, you mean they have armor.
Well, yeah, sorry, yeah. But yeah, sorry.
They have armor against the
attack
hand
bonus.
Cannons. Yeah. It's a very, very strong unit. And finally, the condos could be the thing that ends. Look at that trade. Delete
the houses.
Goddamn houses. Cool. ACCM
right.
even.
You're trading for 13 gold, and it's this congested as well.
At least make it efficient. And look at this.
Okay.
He's actually winning over here. He's going to take Nikov's wood line.
Oh boy.
Nikov's coming around the back. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, he's not going to be able to stop this. He's got longboats coming over. But there are some guard towers here with arrow slits.
He's garrisoning them as well.
Oh, well, what? Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't
the
you?
vills are idle anyway, right?
7
May as well
plus
get them
6
to work.
damage. If only he could put something better than vills in. Because these 5 vills only do 1 extra arrow. Or, like, if he actually had some ranged units, he could actually, like, buff that up a bit more.
I think 1 arrow is better than no arrows, right?
Yeah. Oh no. ACCM's going to get doubled. Where's the army from Cool? He's coming over with some galleons now.
Well, I think it's funny. You look at that size of that army and then compare it to Nikov's, and it's like a third the size.
Yeah. It's not good. ACCM, though, could make more longboats with this extra wood income he's just found. And that's it. You send those light cav in there.
They're tanking.
You go, girl.
Okay, what's the wood buy price? How's that going?
Wood buy price is up to 112. Wood is being bought by Leary, mostly at the moment. And would you believe it?
Well, look
it's been cleaned up. All the condos are dead. Have they been moved?
Look at how much trade there is, though, for the AM. They've got 130 trade cards.
Yeah.
VNA, they got 90.
Oof. Oh, and he's coming over here now. This
now
is
they're
play.
on the right
There are berserks over here, by the way, which are quite good. But, you know.
Not a lot, though.
Let's take a look at that trade count.
Yeah, trade is the important one.
Extra 45. More villagers too. And I can't believe this game is still going. An hour and 26. We're nearly at an hour and a half. And look at this.
Look at how much more efficient that trade was.
Ooh, that is a sight to behold. I mean, Aftermath really paying attention to their trade, and then this. It's a very different story. And that could, in the end, be the final. Wow.
Killer, right?
ACCM, he's got nothing better to do than to send his villagers to fight the barracks. Like,
sure, what? Research sappers?
Don't think he has a castle. Oh, he does.
He's got one castle. He can get sappers, it's fine. Oh, no.
He's going to get raided here. He
Rip
sent
the
the
wood line.
protective
No, and rip the rams as well.
longboats away. That will be the end of that. Probably.
We've called it like 5 times
I
now.
called this game so long ago, and I really meant it when I said it, and now I feel like I'm...
Okay. They took the condos from Cool's Island, and they brought them over to ACCM's Island to clean it up.
I still feel as though this extra trade from Leary and Nikov and the efficiency of it is going to make all the difference, though.
Yeah, well, if we look at the trade profit at the end of the game, it's going to be so much higher for them.
Yeah, for sure. We say that. I bet it won't be.
Well,
No,
it
has
should
to
be.
It has to be. They still have an extra relic, which really is insignificant at this point. The wood buy price is up to 148.
Right, every time we look at it,
Cool
it's
is
climbing
buying
by
it.
50 wood.
ACCM is buying it. Cool is trying to defend here with these condos. He's out-teched, though, and he's got less health, so it shouldn't go too well for them. In fact, I think with Leary's condos here spamming out, he's got plenty of gold now, thanks to the trade, and he's got lots of food, so he can spam a lot of condos here. He's got a lot of farms as well, so he's basically just converting everything into condottiero, and he should just run in and win the game.
The problem is all these guard towers all over the place make it a little bit difficult.
That's true as well. They only have 4 pierce armor now. They got nerfed a while back, making them a little less strong against arrow fire.
I'm thinking, do you think you save up the cannon galleon at this point and just make like 2 of them? Like just 2 cannon galleons to start picking up buildings from the water?
Maybe. Although I don't think it's necessary, because I think if you come around the back with longboats, you kill everything
that's true.
anyway.
If you can get in there, that's true.
But there you go. Leary is overwhelmed Cools, and there are only light cavalry left from ACCM, and he's not
and
got
the condos just need
many.
to run down to the south side of the island where there's no towers.
They're coming down to kill the trade now. They're going to start losing trade, and that is when the game ends. Although that said, Cool is over here as well. Counter raid coming into the trade line. This is really just ridiculous. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is Age of Empires, though, and I love it. And, oh, wow. Cool is going to get in there and start raiding the trade as well. It's just, what a crazy
Vietnamese still in
game.
the game? We honestly have no idea. We've tried to call this game like every 20 minutes since the half-hour mark, and it's still going.
Leary's losing stuff to the longboats here.
Oh, no, those condos are all walled in. They can't get out.
Oh my goodness, it's a shooting gallery for ACCM, and the trade raid is happening over here. Nikov's trying to defend it. He will defend it successfully. Cool only just getting blast furnace, finally. But, oh boy, let's have a look at the trade numbers now.
So we
It
saw
dipped
a little bit. Of
It dipped a little bit for AM, so that did work better for AM, but Leary's going to continue to raid it. Cool here with the galleons at the back, though, to defend. This is going to get cleaned up. This is actually going to get cleaned up by the longboats. I can't believe this game. I can't get over this.
I have no words for it.
I have no words for this game too.
Yeah.
Is it about time? Do we do it? Do I post a video called "I have no words for this game too"? Because I don't. I have nothing left to say. Yeah, obviously ACCM and VNA and Cool, they don't have many villagers left. They don't have much of a farming economy, and that could be a big problem for them, because they need food in order to make more condos.
To defend their trade and to raid
defend the trade and to raid the other trade. Bombard towers from Nikov just coming in now. He doesn't have any stone, but he'll build one.
He's getting gilded. He's going to buy stone.
Maybe.
Is it cheaper to buy stone than wood?
260. Yes, it nearly is. 216 wood for 100 gold and 229. Sorry, 100 wood for 216 gold and 100 stone for 231 gold.
So
it's
pretty
close.
And I think bombard towers are
ACCM's
cheaper
going to
to
go and raid with longboats.
bombard towers are also cheaper to build than keeps.
Hello, there's no defense on this side.
There's one galleon, it's fine.
There's not even a tower on this side.
There's the one galleon, and there's one scout cav that Leary still has in Stark Age.
Yes. 5 HP. Bombard tower creep could be annoying. I think like the extra space that Leary has here for the farms is great, but now he's got a problem. He can't afford to buy wood to put more farms down. So it's okay having more villagers and having more farms, but if you can't even buy the wood to farm, like that makes them even again, because ACCM aren't farming, VNA aren't farming either. Because
And that's actually a lot of condos
actually,
there.
he does have farms, because he's got them left over from earlier.
And ooh, there's another condo raid coming in.
Tell me condo.
And the longboats are coming around the north side.
Oh, the longboats are coming.
Oh boy.
They got cleaned up over here. That did distract Nikov. Oh, Leary's in the back though. Nikov's here as well. This could be the final
He's
play.
just killing the towers.
This could be the final moment. The longboats, they need to defend from the longboats. Otherwise, they will kill all those trade units. Cool here. Fighting with his condos. The berserks, though, just standing
Not working.
and
The light
watching.
cabs aren't working. Those bills are
The
not
light
doing
cab
anything
just
either.
stand ground. What are they doing?
The bombard tower creep is continuing.
Oh, the bombard tower's into the trade line. That has to be the final blow, but they're not
Oh,
doing
they're deleting the
They're killing the
markets.
markets off.
Oh no!
They're actually raiding it on the other side as well. What is going on? What is going on? This
Maybe they
game-
win it in the end.
I just don't
Where-
know
where-
how.
Where'd the longboats go?
The longboat's backed up. The longboats are
Oh, no.
The longboats are being brought back. Nikov's here though. He's gonna get cleaned up by the longboats as well.
Do VNA win this?
The call is he's killing the trade. Look at the
Trade
trade
graph.
numbers. Look at the trade numbers. It's going down. It's
It's
going
dipping.
in favor of VNA.
But ACM's only got 13 trade cards.
I can't-
Stonewalling in the
but-
bombard tower.
They need some rams or something then to take this out.
Or Treb.
Look at the trade
Just
from
sitting here.
Leary. It's idle. It's completely
Run away
idle.
from the condos.
Look at this. That's just asking for a few boats to come in.
Oh, if those longboats went down
The
the
longboats are in
backside.
the wrong place now.
Oh, but they're trapped in there, aren't they? Because there's no way out. ACM's trapped at the back.
He's trapped here? Oh,
Oh,
he
no.
is. Oh, ACCM's going to lose his boats.
Oh no.
He made the play. Look at the trade cards. This is a high-level competitive Age of Empires 2 match, and this is what's happening.
It's just, we're stuck here.
The bombard cannon creep hasn't come far enough.
And there's the one
There's a
treb.
treb.
Ah!
He's going to take it out.
He bought the 200 wood to make a treb.
Unbelievable. Cool is still looking for trade carts to kill. Oh, imagine an onager. Oh my god. Could you imagine a siege onager
Oh,
just going
That'd be the
onto that?
most value you've ever seen from
Unfortunately,
one
no
onager.
siege onagers for either of these civs, but
Even just normal onager would be insane.
it would, well, yeah, 70 health though. They wouldn't kill it. They'd have to have
Oh,
two
that's true.
onagers. It wouldn't be so impressive.
we can't do that.
But yeah, ACCM lost his boats. He's down to 24 military. He does have military, but it's mostly going to be these berserks. Let's take a look at the military graph. What is this game? I swear to God, I've never seen anything quite like this before. They are down. The trade difference is being closed, but bear in mind, AM's trade is more efficient. Nikov's back on the wood over here too,
And there's
which
still a
is
little bit
great.
of gold there as well.
The wood price is the same as the stone price. Yeah, there's like 283 gold. You'd be crazy not to get that right now.
Even if you just long distance mine it, you can't afford a mining camp. You just walk back to whichever TC is still standing and just long distance it.
Oh, but they're running out of boats, Robo. ACCM and Cool just don't have enough boats.
And there's no more towers there to defend from the water.
Where is Cool's military? He's got 40 military units right now. The condos are on his own island.
He's gonna have a transport ship somewhere, right?
But there's not a single boat left. There's only two or a few galleons here.
That are stuck on the land.
That's it. And this has to be it.
Oh,
This has to
God.
be where AM win the game now because they have the water presence. They're going to sit here and they're going to kill those trade carts.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Like most of these trade cards aren't even dropping off.
What an end to this game. I never thought it was going to end. I at some point I was like, yep, it's over. AM win. And then VNA miraculously pull it back. And they draw this game out to nearly the 2-hour mark. The trade now, though, will die. and it will get cleaned up, and it will be AM's victory.
Can we just see the trade graph just before it ends?
Sure, we can watch the trade graph as the game gets called there. GG.
I mean, we can't get rid of it. We're stuck
It's
with
stuck
this.
on the screen. I don't care. You'll just look at this area to the right. Wow. What a game. What an absolute corker of a game. Did anyone cast this one live? I don't think they did they?
Someone probably did.
Maybe someone did, but I think this was at the same time as Hidden Cup. So it's a good job we cast on Saturdays, because no one would have seen this game live anyway, as it clashed with Hidden Cup. So now we're doing the streams. Like this game has made it worth it. The whole thing has made it worth it. And in the end, AM do get their victory, but boy, did VNA make them fight hard for that. What a showing. What a game. That is going to see YouTube today at the end of the stream. I'm uploading that to my channel, and it's going to be called I Have No Words for This Game 2. The 5-year sequel.
Has it really been 5 years?
Probably.
God, that was a long time ago.
Probably has, actually.
Bloody hell.
Right.
Look at these stats.
Achievements. Here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Stats. Right, let's see. Lyri.
Oh, God, that's a lot of kills.
He does get the most kills, and I think that's because he had by far the most boats throughout the whole game.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, just constantly doing damage with his longboats. Eco. Trade profit for Lyri. He had it.
Yeah, and even Nikov has more
Nikov
than
had
both
more
of
than
them.
both of them, so that trade really working for AM. And of course, not only did he have the extra trade, look at the extra gold. He had like 15k more gold than ACCM. Somehow.
He had 8k more trade and 8k more from mining in the middle, basically.
Yeah. Which is just the advantage of the middle, I guess.
Right.
Crazy stuff.
Relic gold. Okay, that extra relic was an extra
2k.
significant.
Roughly 2k extra gold from the relic, but it doesn't make up for the lack of gold in the middle.
No, for sure.
Or the trade. And there's the timeline, which is that apparently there were no significant battles. No battle events in that game. I think what should happen here is... why is light shot not working? Hold on, I want to just do a thing. I don't know if this would work.
You can't do it while you're selecting Age of Empires.
Oh.
So like, if you just like select
Here we
it.
go.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they'll be able to see this. This probably isn't going to work, but let me just... I want to just do something here to represent what happened in that game. I'm just going to... Just hold on a second. And I'm just going to fix this timeline. There's a problem with it, and it needs to be fixed. So I'm going to do that right now. There we go. I think that's how it should look. So, with that said, congratulations to AM. They do tie the series back, and Robo's enjoying that one.
Oh, this is great. Just looking at it on the stream was just hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh, there you go. GG. Let's go back out the game. We have one remaining game for today. This is the final game of the day. The last one. Yucatan coming up next. And boy, I'm tired. I'm worn out. But we've got one game left. We can pull through and get this one done.
Yep.
Thank you, Nitrous, for the resub on my channel, by the way. We're over on EscapeAoE right now if you want to come and watch us over there. But thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate that.
I'm just going to go straight into the final game.
Oh, yes. Final game, Yucatan, happening now. Hopefully under 2 hours, as Lucas is saying. Yeah, hopefully. All right, in we go. Final game of the day, final game of the series. This is it, the decider between AM and VNA. I'm worn out, but let's do it. Yucatan. We've got Lyri spawning to the east of the map. He has the green Mongols.
Finally, we've seen Mongols in Yucatan.
I know. We said this earlier. You were like, Zach, what civs are we going to see here? And I was like, Mongols.
And I'm like, yeah, Mongols. And then we didn't
Nobody
see
did
Mongols.
it.
Yeah.
Nobody
We've
did
got it finally.
Yeah, and obviously, just for those who may not have seen Yucatan in a long time or ever, I don't know how many newbies are watching the stream, but Mongols make a lot of sense because a lot of hunt. You've got 3 boar, you've got double deer patch, and of course the Mongols have the hunt bonus. Teaming with Liri is Nikov in the blue to the south. He's got the Franks. Another great civ for this map, not just because it's great to pair the Franks and Mongols. It's like a fine wine and a fine cheese. They come together in perfect harmony. But you also have a lot of extra berries.
You got one berry bush, and then there's a second berry bush.
Another one over
else.
here. And the Franks have a berry gather bonus as well. So you're stacking that food eco bonus, which gives you quite nice early game. On the other side, Cool is in the red. He's playing in the west of the map as the Celts. And up to the north of the map in the yellow, it's ACCM as the Spanish. So this is giving me kind of the vibes that we had in the game with CL and Yinghua.
CL and Vivi.
Vivi, sorry.
Yep.
Where they went Spanish and
Aztecs. Yeah.
And they went for that sort of big aggression in the Castle Age, and they won. It was a really good game.
It just feels a little bit weird, though. Like, Celts, like, they're an alright civ.
Celts.
They're very, like, vanilla. They're good at a couple of things all over the place, but they're not stand out at anything, right?
I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't like the Celts in general.
Really?
I just don't like them. I think they're incredibly awkward to play, and I just feel like they're so underwhelming most of the time. And I feel like they just don't have many options either. Like, I just feel like they're really boring.
I don't really like them in a 2v2. I think in a bigger team game...
Oh, they're absolutely awesome on Black Forest. They're absolutely awesome in big team games where you can get siege onagers and have big impact.
Yeah, exactly.
But in this situation, I just don't like them.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they don't have any insane bonuses that are useful in this map.
Yeah.
Okay, they've got nice man-at-arms. Cool. That helps a little bit, but not that important.
Yes,
and
it
then
is cool.
And then after that, there's nothing else really going for you until the late game.
Yeah. And AM really, like, they want the win now.
Nikov has tried to learn how to lane from MBL, but he hasn't learned very well.
Third time's maybe a charm. He'll try and get this one here. He's trying to lame it. But yes, no laming so far, really. Liri going to mill the deer. And actually, normally on Yucatan, the deer spawn in patches of 5. I thought they spawned...
No, normally you get one big patch of 8. But for the ECL version, there are 2 versions of 4.
Okay.
There's 2 patches of 4.
Okay.
Because sometimes you might have like one patch of 8 that's really far away, whereas with 2 of 4.
Is it Notes that has the 5 patch then? One of the maps has a patch of 5, I'm sure. But yeah, anyway.
I do not know.
Cool here. Gonna get his boar in, or javelina?
Javelina, yeah.
Javelina. I don't know if it's sort of, we're in America. The J is more like an H in Spanish.
I guess so.
But
if you say so.
Yeah, I do say so.
And cool for getting to Marco with Scout.
Yeah. Can someone tell us if it's how to pronounce that word? I feel like I should know this after 9 years of casting Age of Empires.
Okay. Fire Nation saying, call it anything you want, just don't say pig.
It's not that.
It's definitely not a pig.
No.
It's a boar. Or a javelina.
A swiney. So
bacon.
Who was saying something about uneven maps? Pretty uneven map. AM have shallows for a decent trade at the back.
Well, that's
they
fair.
do actually.
That helps a little bit. Like, I don't think
that's shallows here though as well.
Like, it's not too bad. And like, that's something else that we added into the ECL one. We added the shallows so that you don't get absolutely boned when you have a river that's a quarter of the map long and you can't cross it and just ruins your trade line. Yeah,
it makes it a lot more open as well. Yucatan traditionally is quite an easily wallable map, and we see ACCM actually laying down the walls right now. He went to trade school and learned how to build palisades apparently, but traditionally Yucatan's like kind of quite a defendable, wallable map.
Right.
And sometimes you even see fights over the shallows in the middle and like water battles on Yucatan. But
because you're fully walled and there's nothing else to do, so they sort of like galley battle to control the lake.
Kind of like Highland in a way, in a 1v1.
Yeah.
Like how you end up with that. But with the shallows added, it just makes it a bit more aggressive, a bit more open, which I'm a massive fan of, to be honest. So,
exactly.
Feudal Age in for Nikov. That's going to be scouts for him, or not, because he doesn't have a barracks.
It's on the front,
it seems.
There we are.
Blind. So scouts for him. Cool obviously going to be going up as well, but
Not
I
doing
don't know
man-at-arms.
what he's doing.
Scouts himself? He's on gold, so I guess it has to be archers. Cultist archers?
I think he's been told by ACCM to defend. You need to defend yourself, because
Well,
I'm not going to be here to help.
I'm just FC Conks.
I am going to go conks, and I'm going to leave you out to dry. Now, the problem here for Core is he's just not got a wallable map. He's open, and I think right now he's going to have to do spears and scurbs. Or spears and archers. Is he on gold? Yeah, he's on gold.
I don't understand. Why would you pick Celts at all? Like, Britons could do the exact same thing at this stage of the game. Or Ethiopians, or basically anything else that has a more powerful mid-game and a more easy transition into Imperial Age, right? What?
That's a Frankish archery range, Robo.
He's also got 2 scouts. 3 scouts.
He's got a stable.
He's got, what?
And an archery range.
That's a very...
And a blacksmith. These are the kind of players that make me excited about Nikov.
These are the plays that make me really confused.
Well, true, but, you know, I like it. I appreciate that Nikov is throwing down some skirmishers right now to support his scouts.
Well, you know, you've got so
It's
much food on this
perfect.
map. It's pretty easy, I guess, to add in some skirms to counter the spears.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It's good. It's very good. And don't get caught by the spearman, Nikov. Watch out for that. He should be... Oh, no, he's going to lose a scout to the spearman, perhaps. But, hey, the extra health certainly helps.
Go Franks. What's Leary doing, though? He's up to feudal as well.
Leary's being greedy.
Mongol FC into
I think
Mangadai?
They recognized that ACCM was walled. Was walling.
Yep.
And that he's very likely to try this FC here. Judging by the timings. Actually, we didn't see the drush, but he did make some militia and actually pushed Leary off of the hunt a little bit. But, yeah, Leary actually missing a couple of turkeys
Well,
as well.
you get like 16 of them, I think. So you miss 2, it doesn't really make a difference.
Still 200 free food.
Well,
I wouldn't
yeah,
sniff at that. But with all that extra food so quickly, Leary's already up to castle. And, of course, he's going to be faster anyway because ACCM will be sending villas over to stone so he can build the conks, the castle.
Well, Leary's doing the same thing, though.
This is really the most important thing right here.
This is big.
Cool is getting wrecked. He's down 8 units. He's not killed a single unit yet.
He's down
That's a
4 vills.
testament.
He's down 4 vills on everyone else.
That's a testament to the skill of Nikov here. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
lost a single unit, Robo. Not one.
A tower between the gold and the wood now. Oh, I would have gone further around and got both of them.
What, here, yeah.
Yeah, and just being incredibly greedy with my tower.
When is Nikov going to lose a unit? Soon.
So, well, he should just dive in here, right? There's no spearmen to defend, so the scouts could get in on those skirms and deal huge damage.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. He should. I mean, there is one spearman out of position, but it's like Cool's just letting that tower go up. He's got his own tower coming up as well to defend here. Nikov lost his first unit. No, he didn't.
Oh, no, there it goes.
Oh,
There's a scout.
He lost a scout.
And a skirmisher.
And a scam. But still, very, very good play from Nikov so far. He's 11 or 12 to 4 right now. And he's
7 vills up.
He's busting Cool wide open. Leary's castle, ACCM is halfway.
He's 9 villagers up now.
Leary's TCing his berries with a single villager. He's not bothered. He's cool, man.
And he's just bought 200 stone as well, so there's going to be a castle pretty fast.
There it is right there. And, yeah, I'm impressed here. Nikov's done a good job to start the game. He's sort of setting him up, and he's waiting for Leary to come and knock him down. And, of course, you're going to have Mangadai against Conks.
Conks are clearly better.
Yes, absolutely. We're at this point in the game, for sure.
Oh, Leary with the quick calls. Gate.
He's got it. He's got it. He's fine. Easy.
Okay, the 1 vill on the TC.
Easy.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh.
For Leary.
Yeah, too good.
He's paying attention. And, well, yeah, I do think that this is still interesting because, as we said, Conks clearly better at this point. And the Conks are going to be coming up very soon. Obviously, Spanish a little bit slower than Leary, but he'll also build the castle quite quickly as well with the Spanish builders.
Did he make TCs first?
Construir. No, I don't think he did.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it. It will be the castle straight away. But, yeah, I'm perplexed by this.
Cool is 10 villages behind.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a
Blame
minor
Cool.
problem.
He might be able to push back at Nikov, but Nikov's walled up behind this.
He's stonewalling and
Are
yeah.
we thinking that Nikov's going to sling
Maybe?
Like, he's done some good damage here, but he could sling
To be honest,
the
I
Mongol
think if I
player.
was him, I would just, fully stonewall, go Castle Age, and just boom.
Make knights.
Yeah, make knights and boom, right?
Yeah, or castle drop. And go
Right, 'cause that's
into
what you-
throwing axemen for the
Oh, yeah.
memes.
Right, because we've already seen so many wacky things from him in this game.
Yeah.
We're just going to see even more.
Why not continue further on with that?
Oh, boy.
I think Nikov's he's just so far ahead right now, right? Like, he's just gone over there.
Completely
He-
destroyed Cool's economy.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
just
Like,
said,
did
okay,
so much
I'm done.
damage. Backed up. I'm fully walled. What are you going to do? You've got no opportunity to come back at me. Second stable going down. So, yeah, Castle Age with Knights. Leary playing defensively with Mangadai while adding a second TC and probably a third TC soon. I expect he wouldn't. I don't think he would go forward with these Mangadai against Conks here.
I think he's just going to wait, make sure he's got enough Mangadai to defend to begin with, and then add the TCs in once he's sure that he can't get wrecked by 4 or 5 conks coming in.
Yeah, and it looks like ACCM might be coming over to try and help Cool as well. They're kind of Xing it out.
Hey, Cool, I can help you now.
I don't like that, though. Like, I don't like the idea of the Conks running into the skirms when Cool actually has more than enough army to kill that himself.
Yeah, if his army is in the right place.
Yeah, which is not. But it's fine, because they're going together. They're going to try and fight Nikov.
Oh, yeah,
And
'cause
they're going to
skirms-
discover for the first time that he's fully walled this game. Maybe there's a hole, because he might have clicked inside and they're running all the way around. No hole.
Are those 2 walls just like out of line?
Yeah, there's no hole. Wait. Yeah,
Okay, they're just sort of like out of line with each other. Fair enough.
they are.
Ugh.
They can't get in. The weakest part of the wall is here. This house. This house. Maybe with the conks they could
But
blast
you
through
just build
there.
a tower on the inside behind the house and he'll be fine.
That's true. Reinforcements from Leary coming over. X from Nikov. X marks the spot. Yar. God, I'm going to need a rum and coke at the end of today. That's what's happening when we get home. Right, so Cool. So far behind going up to the Castle Age. He's getting there. But Nikov way ahead. And we're going to see Knights coming out against this purely skirmisher army.
Honestly, he needs like 2 knights and that's it.
Yeah.
And then it's cleaned up completely.
And these walls will also buff up very soon as well.
Just in case, doing the gates.
And it kind of sucks that he's losing his gold, I guess. I mean, he has gold in the back.
And he has the other gold in the
He has
front.
the gold
as
in the
well.
front, so it's okay.
3
And
stables.
Here
Oh
we
boy.
go. Full
Booming.
Knights.
That's not on the cards.
No, 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 no. And here come the Magadai. Now, the Magadai here will easily clean this up because, you know,
Numbers. Yeah.
Lancaster's laws and all that. But, yeah, Cool right here. Halfway to castle, nearly. And Nikov's doing elite skirm. I guess he's got enough skirms left to justify it.
I
Meh.
guess,
I'd
maybe?
rather just make more knights. I mean, elite skirm's more expensive. Well,
Or maybe you just think like he might want to make them later in the game to deal with conks.
maybe.
Instead of the upgrade, just like an investment for later.
Maybe. Do you know what I think, though? I think you should put a castle here.
Just in your face, deny
Or
the
maybe
rangers.
here.
Or sneak all the way around the back of his base and
Yeah. He could do that. Leary and Nikov, though, going to be doubling Cool now.
Oh,
and this
man.
is not cool.
I feel so
for
bad
Cool.
for him. He's so far behind.
Me too. And ACC only
played-
has 6 military units while he's booming up here.
And
There's
Cool
no
played.
support.
Cool played so well in the first game on Gold Rush.
Yeah.
I feel horrible for him.
You're right. He did play really well. And even in the last game, he played quite well as well. So it's just a very disappointing situation for him at the moment, I guess. He's going to go into spears, pikes, I imagine, defense with crossbow and elite skirm, and just trying to hold out while he's surrounded by Nikov. Nikov has enough stone for a castle, I believe, or he will have enough stone for a
He
castle.
started dropping TCs.
He did TCs first. He could have gone and done a castle drop, to be honest. I would have liked that. I would have appreciated that. But, you know, Cool's going to go for a siege workshop of his own. He's playing the defender role now. And I don't know. We might see him just struggle to defend this. But it does give ACCM space. It does give him time to get up. He's making more barracks in the stable. And
Why would he make 2 barracks?
I don't know. I think maybe he misclicked and should have built another stable there. Seems weird.
Maybe he just built the stable to get, bloodlines and husbandry for his conks.
Yeah, yes, right. He is doing that.
Okay, so the second barracks was just a...
Yeah, I mean, long-term
Weird
conks
misclick.
isn't the play, though. And
No,
he
it's
has
not.
It's kind of awkward because the Franks will always be better than you.
Yeah, if you're making knights.
You're making paladins.
I feel like their army composition is like based on the fact that the Celt player can make onagers.
Not this game, he can't.
No, not for a long time.
You make mangonels though, for now. ACCM has got a huge amount of work to do here if he wants to bring this game back. And
But he doesn't even have a Vil lead.
Oh, he's going to catch him. Yeah, Lyri's ahead in Vils as well. I think Lyri's 3 TCs?
Yeah, he is. There's 3 on the screen there. 2 and then 1 more to the left.
Oh yeah, that one's just hiding behind the castle. He's going to kill these conks up here as well, which is very nice. He's just kept that military lead after taking a good fight, and then takes another good fight, and another good fight, and he stays in the lead.
And Mangadai are also easier to build because they don't cost food, right?
Yeah, that's true. While you're booming, at least, it's
while you're booming,
easier.
it's much easier to keep spending wood.
Absolutely. ACCM coming forward with a second castle. Looks like he's going to continue with the conch production, but yeah, he's just losing them too quick. And I think AM are looking a bit too good right now.
I think they're... Well, last game.
We said this last game. Yeah, just let's not say that.
Yeah, let's not say anything.
Let's not say anything. But economically, they are pulling ahead. You can see that huge villager advantage coming up.
Slowly been growing ever since, like, the 15-minute mark.
They're pretty even on military right now as well. And yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. Obviously, Cool made a mangonel to sort of try and deal with these skirms, but now he's up against a lot of Frankish knights.
I'm surprised he didn't upgrade his own skirms, to be honest. He had so many of them.
It's probably worth it.
Especially because you're against Mangadai, maybe. So elite skirm versus Mangadai is useful.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Lyri now just really starting to pull ahead in military. Obviously, Cool has the largest military, but it's not the best.
It's not particularly good against what's
It's not
being built.
Mangadai.
It's not Knights either.
That's a forward castle from Lyri. His third castle now.
And he's up to Imp.
This is just... Oh, so is ACCM.
The exact same time.
Whoa!
Boy.
You don't see that very often. I was like really hyped yesterday because I was casting the Best of 9 series that we sponsored between
Doubt and Tato.
Doubt and Tato. And I was like, they both clicked up to feudal at identical times. Well, how's that for size?
Imperial
both
Age,
clicking up to Imperial at exactly 31:24 together. That's just awesome.
But Lyri does have 10 extra bills and 15 extra army.
Yeah. Lyri's just clearly doing better right here.
Oh, boy.
Whenever this happens, old custom demands you stand up and turn around 3 times.
Well, while we're casting, we can't do it, but maybe Ham can do that.
You can spin my chair, Robo. How about that?
Okay.
Spin my chair.
No, you spin your chair.
I'll spin my chair. I'm spinning my
and,
chair.
and I'll just like sort of keep chatting. He's done 1 spin,
2
2 spins. Oh boy.
3.
Wait, there we are. Now we've got 3.
I'm dizzy. Thanks for that. Oh god.
Maybe you should have done like alternate spins in different directions.
Right, we're back to the game. Lyri, making the wood line. Good catch. Didn't miss anything, guys.
It's fine.
ACCM making more conks, making more stables as well. It looks like he's thinking about maybe going, light cav as well? He doesn't have the gold to do conks and cavalry, like knights. I don't know. It's weird. But either way, Lyri here. More castles at the moment. More Mangadai production. And we'll be seeing him laying down the upgrades very soon as well.
And we're going to see like 2v1 in Imperial Age.
Nikov's doing well here.
Oh, that was a good attack
Nikov's
round.
doing very well here. I think he came ahead in that Mangonel war. And against Franks as well. I guess he had the hill. That helped.
Sure, but like, as soon as he hits Imp, he just gets 30 knights, makes some Cavalier, and then runs in there and kills Cool. Right?
Yes.
Like, how do you stop that if you don't have your own Imperial Age army or, a million pikes?
So I think I was right about this. We've got Elite Conk coming in, and I think, Light Cavalry is coming in for ACCM as well. So I'm really I'm out of position now. I need to tuck myself back in. I pulled myself out to spin around. But look at that castle from Nikov. Really nice sort of position to stage.
Denying the berries. He can mill the berries as Franks, right?
Yeah, he could. He could. It would be worth it. And actually, I just think this is a really awkward position for Cool because he's got this behind his base, and then he's open on the front for Lyri to come in as well. So he's kind of coming
squished in this
2
weird
angles.
position.
Oh, fight here. And wow, Lyri's won that. Elite Conquistador, you say?
They're not even Elite Mangadai yet.
No.
Like, he's still trading relatively well considering the numbers.
Lyri's going to win that fight.
I mean, he's just backing up. Stalling out because he knows Elite
He wants
Mangadai is
Elite
about to
Mangadai.
hit. And he's just
I
like,
thought they were elite, to be fair.
okay.
But he's still
Now he's got it. He's got Bracer on the way as well. He did chemistry before Bracer. What the hell?
Priorities, man.
Sure.
Got to get that extra 1 attack, and you got to get those fire arrows.
Oh yeah, the pretty fire arrows
Fire
are the
arrows
most important.
for style.
Oh
And
boy, but here comes-
Oh, here's Nikov. Walking straight into the open
And
back
then
door of Cool's base.
Instantly turning around saying, nope, I want to wait for Cavalier.
Yep, waiting for that. He'll just go in there and actually clean house. Or Cool will build a castle in that time.
Well, he's got his own fort castle for Trebs, right?
Yes. He has. I don't know if he's making trebs yet. He is.
I would think so.
He is making trebs.
I would just go into the Knights now. Like, he's about to get the upgrades.
This is so hard to win this fight, though. Like, Elite Mangadai in a treb war tipped the balance so hard in your favor.
Right, they just run in and they just snipe him so easily. Well, I guess Conks can snipe Trebs
Oh,
fairly
he's in.
easily too.
Oh, the castle goes up. It nearly got denied.
Sure,
But that's it now. GG.
how many villagers are going to die now?
Cool's going imp. Which is the imp TC? It's this one. Imagine if he just killed that TC. I mean, he wouldn't know, but he just double clicked all of his cavalier.
Alright, the Trebs are starting on the castle.
We'd have to go like that first. Yeah. Anyway, GG is called. AM do take the series as Leary goes and cleans up ACCM in the north, and Cool gets breached by Cavalier. Fun game to end the day, and a fantastic series from both of these teams. I'm really impressed with how they both played, to be honest. AM looking strong as ever in the last game, but some questionable moments during that series. Obviously, VNA started strong, and they just didn't give up in game 2. We really thought they were down and they were done, but they fought it back, and they almost tipped the game into their favor and won game 2, which would have been an upset. But AM taking the series 2-1 is absolutely huge for them. That means, if we take a look at the brackets, we can see that they will be progressing forward to the semi-finals. Brazucas will face Team Secret, Heresy will face Aftermath, and we'll be casting those games and the grand finals here next Saturday at 14 GMT. But Heresy against Aftermath is a really important one, because Aftermath are currently in second place. Frantic, SY, and Suomi are all between 2 and 3 points behind Aftermath, but none of those teams are going to score any points in this stage, as all 3 of them, Frantic, SY, and Suomi, lost in round 1 of the 2v2 stage. That means that Aftermath and Team Secret may be able to extend their lead and fortify their positions at the top of the scoreboard. Of course, BZK, Heresy with 7 and 2 points respectively at the bottom of the table. They don't really pose a threat to any of the teams above them, and it certainly stings if you're Frantic, SY, or Suomi today, not able to get through to round 2. So thank you guys for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the stream. We hope you've enjoyed the games, and we appreciate you tuning in and watching our cast of all of those fantastic matches. As I say, we'll be back next Saturday at 14 GMT,